Hi there, my name is Mindy Riley. I am a dental hygienist, I am a burst ambassador, and I'm also a burst office specialist. I'm going to give you a little bit of view of our life here in Ohio, what I do, and a little bit about my family. All right, so on the days that I work, which is 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I get to take my kids to school because my office is literally 3 blocks up the road from the school. So that's always really nice and comforting to know that I'm right down the road from them. You know, God forbid something should go wrong, I'm right there. So we are on our way to school. Say hi, say good morning.
Morning.
So fun. Hi guys, love you. Well, the kids are in school and I'm here at my office. So I will see you guys in probably, 8 hours or so. So the way that I learned about burst was actually through a patient. I was in the op one day and they had asked me, about electric brushes and this and that. And they asked if I had ever actually tried the burst brush. I hadn't, so I looked it up. I ordered my demo and basically fell in love right then and there. And I've kind of just gone through all the steps. I did get to do one lunch and learn literally the week before everything kind of shut down. And it was phenomenal. I loved it. I love being able to go out and show my passion for the products. It's so nice to be involved with something that you really, truly believe in. What's amazing with Burst is, you get to be involved with that. You get to try different products out before they come out and give your advice. So it's really cool to be appreciated for what you do, as an assistant, as a hygienist. And it's so fun to kind of show your passion about each of those products. They can make such a huge difference in patients' lives, in offices with their patients. I love being able to go out and just express how much I seriously love all of the Burst products. What's really kind of fun about it is getting your family involved and becoming a Burst family. Initially, of course, we started off and I got everybody toothbrushes. Well, then we started getting the toothpaste and the floss. And now that the Call of Duty's out, my son's like, well, I want a camo one now. My daughter got a rose gold one for Christmas last year. You would have thought it was $1 million. Like the look on her face, she was just so excited about it. And it's kind of fun now because everybody has their own tube of Burst toothpaste in the house. And if one comes up missing, it's crazy. Like everybody wants to know where their Burst, toothpaste is. And it's so fun to see everybody just fall in love with it really quickly. I have many family members that have Burst, and of course many patients that are using Burst now. And I'm seeing what used to be 60-minute really hard appointments, really tenacious stuff, drop down to like a 30-minute appointment. So much less bleeding, so much less buildup. So I love Burst. My patients love Burst. So thank you. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, Hamish. Thank you for making such incredible things. Thank you to Shelly and Emma and Charlotte and all the senior ambassadors that are, working their tails off, all of the customer service people, everybody involved in shipping. It's a huge process and they're all so much appreciated. The customer service is unbelievable. I've had a few people have to call in and use it, and they just go on and on and on about how quick they are to respond and how amazed they are that things get handled quickly, really quickly. So we appreciate all of you that, hit the ground running every single morning to make everything run as smoothly as it does. So thank you all. So what you're looking at right now is my office. My dining room table is basically where I put my computer, my notebook. I research some offices, do my emails, reach out to my contacts, things like that. It all happens right here. This is my main office space. This is our formal dining room, so we really never use this. So I am a super big outdoorsman. You can see here, this is my garden, and I usually do about 20 varieties of different vegetables in there, and I do a lot of canning. And if you pan over here, there's my girlies. They're all hanging out, enjoying some sunshine here in Ohio. And I have 10 chickens, and I'll show you guys each one of those because they're our babies. But this is basically where I've grown up my whole life. is these woods. My parents live right through those woods down over the hill, believe it or not. And my mother and father-in-law live on this property. My sister and brother-in-law and their 2 kids live on this property. And you can see this is kind of, there's a garage apartment there that we've all lived in while we built our houses. My sister-in-law's house is way over there. My in-laws' house is up on the hill. And then we live back here in the woods, nice and quiet, and we kind of keep to ourselves. This is my husband, Jay. We've been together for 15 years. He's definitely where our kids get their sense of adventure. He's always into something, trying something new, and he lives life to the fullest every single day. He keeps me laughing on days when I really just don't feel like laughing. He does some things, you know, like snowmobiles on lakes, things like that. Some things you probably typically would never see. But he is a great, great man. He is a great, great father. God truly blessed me the day that he brought Jay into my life. And we have formed an incredible, beautiful marriage together. And I love him more than anything in this world. This is my son, JJ. He's 13 years old. This is his favorite chicken, Mad Hatter. They're kind of best buds. He enjoys surfing. He just learned how to do that this summer, and he's really getting the hang of it. He's a dirt biker. He loves jet skiing. He has his own Jeep, and actually this is like his 4th one. He enjoys hill climbing and mudding. He's a real gearhead, let's just say, but I love him to death. He has a real sense of adventure. Nothing seems to frighten him, which is a great, great quality in life. He enjoys every moment of every day, even though some days it scares the absolute crap out of me, but everyone laughs at me for it. He's got the best personality for a young man, and I absolutely could not be more proud of who he is. This is my daughter, Chloe. She's 10. She is our biggest comedian. She's our kindest heart. She always has something funny to say, and life is a complete adventure with her. She's basically the perfect storm. She is a princess and a tomboy all tumbled into one, and every day is an adventure with her. She enjoys ziplining. She loves jet skiing. She loves well, you'll see. She's a little goofy sometimes. Some of the things she comes up with just blows our minds, as you can see. She's also a dirt biker like her brother and her dad. She's just getting the hang of it, but she's really starting to enjoy it. She's always up for a challenge, especially with Burst. If there's anything I need done, she's on it. She's our fisherman. She's also my great mushroom finder, even if she doesn't eat them. She loves her chickens, and as you can see here in a second with the little red one, they love her too. And yep, there it goes. Notice the little fuzzy one on her back? They just adore her, and she adores them too. This guy right here, this is my grizzly. Grizzly bear, grizzle, grizzle for sizzle, many names, but the best one is the best good boy.
Hey there, what's your name? Maybe want to be my buddy? I would love to be your buddy. Want to be mine?
Here's some of my chickens. This little guy is Penguin or Pinguano. He's one of our favorite little silkies because he is just hilarious. Actually, I should say she. This is Cinnamon and Rasputia and Mad Hatter. He's a little dingy, but we love her anyway. We also have Pip. And this is Grace and Bobita and Talon. And that fuzzy butt right there, that is Jersey. One more little girl down over the edge here. Oh, another fuzzy butt. And that pretty girl right there, that's Olive. As you can hear, they can be a little noisy sometimes. This is my front yard. This is what I see every single morning when I wake up and look out of my window. I love living in the country. It's always beautiful. This is our front yard basically, and we are known for our sunsets. I'll post some pictures. They're phenomenal. So to your right, you'll see where I actually grew up my whole life. That's where my parents live. And my in-laws actually bought 65 acres around my parents to build their home, and we built our home back in the woods. And I even have some other family, my sister and brother-in-law, that live on the other side of the property. Here's some of that beautiful scenery I was trying to tell you about out where we live. People literally will pull over on the side of the road all the time and take pictures from our driveway of all the beautiful sunrises and sunsets that we have to offer out in Jefferson County, Ohio. I live in a tiny little old stagecoach stop town with 5 original homes that are still there, and one of them is actually my parents' home. I mentioned before that I have a really big garden. This is some of the stuff that I can, like pickles, hot peppers, hot pepper butter, slices, beets. We pick a lot of the squash flowers and we fry them up. This is part of my garden here when it's young, and then it gets a little bit bigger. And like I said, I usually do about 20 different types of veggies. Now these are my turtle eggs. We found a dozen of them that were actually cracked but not all the way through. I made a homemade incubator, and I actually managed to hatch all of them out and re-release them all. As far as activities, I'm a softball mom. I'm an assistant Girl Scout leader in my daughter's troop. My son is a Boy Scout, and he does all kinds of cool things like rides bicycles from Pittsburgh clear to Washington, D.C. I think it's 308 miles. They did that last summer. And the last thing that I get into is the chick quest. With my kids' school, we actually hatch out chickens, and I do a science class every Friday with them. Thank you all for watching my video, and thank you, Charlotte, for asking me to do it. Burst has been a huge part of my life in the last year and a half, and I hope you guys got a little insight about me. I love God, I love my family, and I love nature and everything that it provides for us. I love being a dental hygienist, as goofy as it can be sometimes, and how overly hot you can be. I love it. I love life, and I thank you all for watching this. Bye-bye.